demo showcases a Dell R760 with an Intel IPU in it. It shows NGINX Plus securing the connectivity between an AI client and the OpenVINO AI inferencing server, while offloading infrastructure tasks from the CPU to the Intel IPU. An IPU is a PCI card that's installed in the Dell PowerEdge. This provides a bright line of separation between the infrastructure services and the workloads running on the host. The IPU has ARM cores with a Linux OS installed, and the NGINX is running there. The traffic flow goes from the AI client, and we'll be using images of animals to send to there. They're encrypted. They go to the NGINX proxy. They're decrypted there. From there, they are then sent across the PCIe bus to the OpenVINO Docker system. It inferences what kind of picture it is and determines, hey, this was a golden retriever. And it will send that back across the PCIe bus to the NGINX proxy and then back to the client. The IPU provides access control rules to allow or deny traffic across the PCIe bus. They're called FXP rules to accomplish this. And so what this does is allow or deny traffic to the host, except that which goes to the NGINX proxy. And then the NGINX proxy has rules to only allow certain types of traffic to go through it and onto the host. Now let's go take a look at a demo. So in this demo, what we're going to see is that we'll have 4 terminals. We have a client, an AI inference client, the Intel IPU, the Dell R760 host, and the VM that's running the inference. We're going to be sending pictures of animals across the bus, across to the NGINX. But so first what we're going to do is we're going to log into the IPU and take a look at the NGINX Plus configuration that runs there on the ARM cores on the accelerated compute complex. So we're looking at that configuration, and you can see that that configuration is decrypting the traffic and sending it on. The next thing we're going to do is look at the client, and we're going to look at the Python script that sends traffic. We're sending traffic to a particular port, the 8081 port. In from the QSFP interface, we're specifying a file, and then we're sending that on to the NGINX server. This here is the virtual machine, and we're using port 9000 on this virtual machine, and we're sending traffic to port 9000 within the virtual machine. Now let's go ahead and look at the R760 host, and we're going to show you that we've got several different VMs running. The one we're concerned about here is ID number 6. And we're going to launch a virtual environment on the client in which to run the Python scripts. And we're going to send the picture of this dog. It's just an image I downloaded from the internet, and the AI is going to return that this is a golden retriever. So the next thing we're going to do is start a TCP dump on each of these systems. On the VM itself, we'll start one on the, we're going to start it here on the IPU, the Intel IPU and the ACC. And lastly, we're going to start one running on the host itself. We'll watch the Docker bridge, or the interface coming into that server across the PCIe bus. So once we have those up and running, what you'll see is sending different pictures of various animals across to the NGINX. The NGINX will forward those on. It will decrypt the packet. It will then forward it on across the IPU. And you'll see here soon that we'll request a second picture to be sent. That second picture, and notice that each of the TCP dumps will flash by as we send this. All 3 systems got that. The second one is a diamond back. You'll notice that we got that picture. Next, you'll see us send the 3rd picture, and again, watch the TCP dumps. That 3rd picture, we sent it, and all the TCP dumps move, and it was a tabby cat that we sent across. So again, in summary, this is a video that we showed sending traffic across from an AI inferencing client to an NGINX proxy. That NGINX proxy was running on an Intel IPU E2100, a Dayton Peak. It has rules on it that allows traffic or disallows traffic to and from the host OS. That host OS is running on a Dell 760, and it sends that traffic to an AI Intel OpenVINO inferencing model server. We hope you've enjoyed this demo. Please reach out to your F5, Intel, or Dell representative to get more information and to see a deeper dive into this solution. Thank you.